Many Magic the Gathering players ask what Dragon Shield sleeves you should choose. I know we're pretty much at the element that they're the best sleeves compared to many others on the market. Eclipse are a pretty close second. So I want to discuss, first of all, the opacity of certain colors. So I'm not sure if it's going to show up on camera. There's a possibility that Slate right here has a slight opacity. This has a magic card in it. There's your foil. You can see, I can see that there's the white mana dot on the back of this color. Next is yellow. Obviously, this is going to be very visible with the white mana dot here. Next would be ivory. So, I'm going to see very visible on that with the white dot. Pink, of course. It's a cool color. It's kind of like a pencil eraser. Right, here's my co-host, Belle.
Yeah, it's kind of like a light Pepto-Bismol pink.
Yeah. It's great for Kalia.
Yeah, I think that the most transparent card sleeves would definitely be pink, yellow, and white. Light pink.
Well, this is ivory.
Ivory, yes.
And then finally, mint is quite visible. I would not use double-faced cards on any of these colors I've shown.
The best way to see if it's transparent, I don't know if you could see it on camera, but basically there is like a white dot. There's a white dot right there where the white mana symbol is. Yeah, right there. If you could see that, then it's going to be a transparent card sleeve.
So with these colors, I like the variety of these colors. Like the mint is really cool. Personally, I don't like eating mint, but I like the mint color here. Yellow is okay. I don't dig it really. It's kind of like a really Pikachu yellow, kind of past that point in my life. Ivory is cool, but I wish it wasn't as see-through. I really like the pink. I think it's a fun color. It's not like a hot pink. This is magenta, so this one is really nice, but I like the hot pink.
These metallic shades that have come out recently are just really gorgeous. They're really pretty. I think that they're completely different. Like if you were afraid that gold was a little too close to yellow, they are not anything alike. Gold is really shiny. For being matte, they're very shiny. You would think that only the glossy would get that kind of shine.
So with the metallics, like Belle brought up the topic. So there's this one. This is Jet Black, which is, someone said it was black if you spilled some sugar or salt on it. I really like it, and I think it's really funny that I sleeved my vampire deck in it because of the whole Twilight sparkle. Twilight movies, like the vampire sparkle, so that's really funny when I just sleeved that one in there. So yeah, silver, gold, copper, and the last metallic one is purple. I wish it was more of a matte purple, but this was like the first color I picked up when I initially started playing Commander.
It's exactly like Grimace Grape, like from McDonald's.
Okay, yeah. So with the longevity of some of these, I would say that maybe the metallics will not last as long. This was my first pack of Dragon Shields, and I noticed that the corners of my deck started getting really like crunchy, and I didn't like that, so I put the purple on a deck I didn't use as much for a different card game, and I just left it alone, and I tried not to use them. But I mean, they keep making these colors, and they're really awesome. They're really bright and vibrant, especially if it goes with like gold commanders. There are multiple colors, so like this is really cool. You know, his eyes are gold, the card's gold.
Right. Yeah, that is nice.
This was like when I bought these decks, the Commander 2018s. It was really fun to have new bright colors for these, especially like Istrid right here. She's very silver, bright. It's really cool here. So with these ones, I really like the metallics. I may not play these decks as much because they're very weak and slow. The last thing on these, main thing that I learned from Tolarian Community College, the professor, I think his name's Brian, that if you're going to look for Dragon Shield sleeves, you want to buy the sleeves that have the diamond down here point. These are going to be the new formula. So only buy Dragon Shield mats that have the pointy down logo right there. There's also one art sleeve on the Dragon Art back of matte, and I don't remember which one it is. Your card shop could probably know, but I didn't buy it. They're always sold out when I go. Back here are a lot of the new colors. Probably hard to find in many shops. Petrol's pretty old, but gold, silver, copper, let's say crimson, magenta, mint, jet black are the newer colors. Slate is also new too. I remember that one not being that much. This is umber for this one. The shuffle versus metallics and like plain matte is pretty different. I think that the metallics, they catch a little more maybe on your play mat or even with each other in the deck. New mash shuffle. So I'm gonna name the colors from memory. I think I know them all. So this is jet black, this is slate, silver, gold, copper, umber, yellow, apple green, mint, petrol, blue, purple, magenta, crimson, pink, and ivory. I'm missing a few. Red, black, clear. I never bought those. I think my friends had bought those first with their commander decks, so I was like, I'll buy everything else. I'll have 20 decks that are different from yours. I also have a... Oh yeah, I'm gonna use... So, there are a few other matte sleeves on the market. This is a Legion. This is one type of their... I think it's called double matte from the front. You can see how, like...
Yeah, it's kind of like foggy.
Foggy. They fog up the foils in this. I mean, if you don't bling out your deck,
yeah,
it wouldn't matter to you.
It wouldn't matter, but on the foil, yeah, it's definitely a lot.
It just looks like a plain card.
Oh, that's not a foil.
Oh, yeah.
It's okay. Let me just compare the...
Yeah, so these are both foils from Commander.
You could see that...
This is not... Like,
it doesn't really pick up on camera, but...
So Legion double matte is matte front, matte back. And this is the Serenity.
Yeah, you could see that the color
spaceship.
does look a little washed out in the photo. Okay.
So that is Legion double matte. This is KMC is told these are the old formula. I know definitely I want to say it's the purple one that I had for a really long time, and the red one is newer. Maybe I'm wrong. But these are glossy front. Was that even in frame? Yeah. Okay. Glossy front. They look great. They shuffle fine. Awesome. I haven't tried any of the new formula KMC. I know there's a big hoopla about that. These are Ultra Pro Eclipse. I don't know how many more other colors they have, but I have these ones so far. I use these for standard or other card games that are only like 60 cards at my shop. They're really cheap. Dragon Shields are 2 for $15 at my shop, and then these are $5 if they have them available.
Yeah, they definitely stand apart in color.
Yeah.
But in terms of shuffling, Dragon's Shield is going to be easier to shuffle, especially if your deck is larger. But
oh yeah.
Yeah, if you compare like any of the color ranges, you could just see that they just take it a couple shades lighter.
Yeah. The main thing with these Eclipse is that while they are kind of like a matte front, they are black in the center, so they will not show.
Oh, right. Yeah, if you could see in the Dragon Shield, yellow is going to be yellow on the inside because it's just one layer of plastic.
Yeah.
And the Eclipse are going to have the black black layer completely covering.
So that's where the namesake comes from. They call it Eclipse. So I'm gonna put these Eclipse on top of like the closest color really, I don't really have an orange. I think there's an orange Dragon Shield, but I don't have it. There's this magenta, or even pink. For oh, and then the paper I'm using is 88 brightness. That's standard printer paper. So if you want to compare colors, maybe if you're thinking you have one and you don't like the other one, or want to think about the colors you have or want.
So is there a reason why you can't have transparent sleeves in it?
People use double-sided cards from like
right. Okay.
Shadows over Innistrad, stuff like that. Even some I don't know, new Planeswalkers, the new Nicol Bolas is double-sided, so you need to use either a token stand-in, like that one Garruk that you let me borrow. So you don't want to have that problem. I had my friend plays Dragon Ball, and he bought this, and he didn't want it because he was see-through, and maybe he didn't like it. I never actually seen the back of a Dragon Ball card, now that I think about it. So this is like a baby blue, but over here. Yellow over here. My favorite like colors, here's purple KMC on top. This is like a brick red KMC. It's gonna be like over here, and this is Artback. I really like this Artback. You know, Serenity Firefly is pretty cool. I don't know which other ones are double matte Legion. Ask, or even I got these on eBay, so you should be able to find it, or even on the Legion website, what color it is.
I mean, in terms of shuffling, you know.
But yeah, shuffling, we're gonna do a little comparison later, but I'm gonna pick my favorites.
Oh, right.
I guess for flavor, it's pretty fun. Like my dragon deck is in this apple green. I feel like that's like a bright dragon. This is my Treefolk Doran.
Vampire decks belong sort of in like these kind of plum and blacks. And
yeah, I like this one for vampires. Reds. This slate is really nice. I like the color. Ivory's fun, but it's not solid colored on the back.
I think every deck looks good in the metallics.
Oh yeah.
You know, or interesting colors like this petrol.
So like if I was just gonna, if I had these all on display at the card shop and I was just buying my first pack, I really like this petrol. It's a nice fun color, very unique to Dragon Shield. Mint is fun, not totally opaque on the back, opaque. I like this orange for her Eclipse. Purple, I like purple, but like the sleeves are kind of like whatever. I don't really like the metallic purple, and then it's kind of hard to find KMC. So which ones do you like?
Like I said, I think I like petrol, any of the metallics. For Dragon Shields, mint, I definitely like these sort of magenta and purple shades. I tend to play black and vampires myself, so I'm always drawn a little bit more to those colors. But yeah, they're all gorgeous. Besides the color, the problem with transparency on some of them, I think they're all really good choices.
I'm gonna compare the fronts on these one more time, and here's KMC. So I have 4. So this is double matte. This is Eclipse. This is Dragon Shield. This is KMC. Yeah, and then a metallic Dragon Shield. So it's these two that are washed out, and these are the Eclipse and the double matte. So matte back and matte front are really going to wash out your foils. But the Dragon Shield and the KMC really allow you to get that reflectivity that makes your cards blind your opponent. So we'll do a cleanup right here, and then we'll do like a shuffle rank. I don't know if we should do this. Probably end this and then do a shuffle video. I don't know. Could take a minute. Should I try to do it like blind? Like shuffle and then rank them?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna do that. So, okay. So hand me a deck.
You want me to just hand you a deck?
Hand me a deck, and I'm gonna shuffle it. Should I do it over here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So your eyes are closed.
My eyes are closed.
Let's see if you, just by handling them, could figure out what deck this is.
What deck that is. Oh my god.
Are you able to
That's
shuffle?
matte. That's matte. Matte front, matte back. Is this, I feel like this is either Eclipse or Legion. Is this the bottom of the card? Shit.
I know, right? The top is at your fingertips.
So this is the top?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the opening.
This is the top.
The opening is on. You're touching the opening.
Here.
Yeah.
Okay. So I feel like these are double matte. I feel like these are Legion. The Serenity ones.
Yeah.
Well, don't tell me.
Oh, you already guessed it.
Well, yeah, I guessed it, but I still need to rank them. So this is a different card. This is a card game I play.
Just getting your eyes.
I can play. Okay, well, the shuffle's easy, but it's a little sharp in the edges. So I want to put this like in the middle.
Okay.
And this, don't tell me the next one.
Okay. All right. Alright, and I'm going to be putting the opening of the card towards the top of your fingertips.
Up here?
Yeah.
Okay. This is the back?
That is the back. No, that's the face of the card.
Yeah, this is... Okay, yeah. Okay. This, oh. This... I'm gonna guess this is Eclipse. So, oh, the shuffle's way better on these. Oh, this is so nice. I remember I was playing, Limited, and I bought a pack of Eclipse. I guess these are Eclipse. And, usually you just cut your opponent's deck. But he just sat there shuffling them for like 3 minutes. He's like, I really like those sleeves. And I'm like, you're such a creep. Like, okay, oh, the shuffle's so good on these. This is like 1 right now.
Okay. So you want the next?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is the card,
That's the face.
and this is the top.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, these feel wet. Why do these feel wet? No, probably not you. I think it's just... No, it's just this, like, feel it. Like, watch. Feel it? Does it feel wet? They're very slippery.
Yeah, they are slippery.
This is... I feel like this is KMC. This is really good too, but it's better... This is... I'm putting this at 4. This is 3. This is 3. This is 1. Okay. Next one. Oh, okay. Card.
Face.
Top. Okay. Oh, I know these are Dragon Shield. I feel like these are Dragon Shield, like sparkle. No. So I want to make this 3. So can you move this one to 2?
Okay.
So this is still 1, and then
Okay.
I guess a Legion Serenity should be 4,
Mm-hmm.
and this is a space.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now what's this one? Last
This
deck.
is last.
Oh, these feel a little wet too. Okay, this is a card.
That's a face. Yeah.
Okay, this is the top. This is rougher. Okay, I want to put this one at... Oh, but it's so like...
What do you think?
Okay, this is a little more rough of a sleeve. I want to shuffle... Oh, this is 3. Legion is at the bottom.
Okay.
And then I want to shuffle 1 and 2 again.
Okay, where do you want this one?
This is 3.
Okay.
Okay. I want to shuffle 2.
Okay, 2.
This is already nicer. Okay. 2. Okay, so it's a little very slippery. A nice flow in the center of the bite when you take the cards and you go like this. the bite is really easy to do. Okay, so this is still 2. I want to try 1.
Okay.
Okay. I think that these are Eclipse still. The main thing is that because both sides are matte, there's no conflict on the shuffle.
No grittiness. And
Yeah.
stuff.
Because it's matte and matte are a little glossy on the back, but because the shuffle, I feel like it's reversed to Dragon Shield. Maybe it's a lot easier. I don't know if let me try to shuffle this way. Oh, that's not good. Don't do this. This is not good for. I feel like this is bad. Okay.
So
This is 1.
That's 1. Okay. Do you want to open your eyes and see where your ranking was?
What is this one? This is 2?
Mm-hmm.
Let me try 4 again. And I think that is. Oh. This is. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm happy with this. I could try, but it's going to take a long time.
Okay, let's just open your eyes and you can see.
Okay, so this is Eclipse. This is Metallic. This is KMC. This is normal Dragon Shield. And this is Legion. So, yeah. Eclipse, Blind, I would pick over. Metallics, I didn't think Metallics were going to do that good. I didn't like... Because, like, these are old Metallics, too. Like,
yeah, we should put a new Metallic in there.
this is KMC? Yeah. You don't have a brown. Yeah. Okay. So, I couldn't really tell the things from these two. Which ones was I wrong about? I knew this one. I knew this one.
You thought that... I think you thought we had a new Metallic in there, which we don't.
No, yeah, but this is This is the purple Metallic. So where
Yeah.
did I say this one was?
Yeah, you said that one was... I think you thought it was normal Dragon Shield.
Okay.
I don't think you noticed.
So, yeah, Dragon Shield is in
So
my blind.
Do people normally think that this brand is a lot worse, or
No, like back in the day, before Dragon Shield fixed their formula with the point, this was the best.
Oh, okay.
So these are the original best sleeves from like 3 years ago, 4 years
So
ago.
just based on the ranking, it's like Dragon Shield is just as good as right now.
KMC changed the formula and got worse. And people didn't like
okay.
it. So then Dragon Shield changed the formula, made themselves better.
Okay.
So back in the day, it was KMC above everything.
Mm-hmm.
Then KMC changed their formula. Then Dragon Shield changed their formula. Then Eclipse came out.
Okay.
These were really never on the
Yeah.
battlefield. But then also like these came out. These Metallic came out. So it used to be like 1, 2. It used to be like this. Like these are the best. These are behind.
Mm-hmm.
Then they changed the formula, and now like people say it's like these are equal, and it's like this. Like
Okay.
so it's kind of like what I did. I just switched a couple of these around, but yeah, Eclipse on deck, on fleek. Like
And the Eclipse is the most expensive one? Or?
it actually depends on your shop. I haven't bought Eclipse at like a normal price.
So
They're like $8 or $9.
You prefer Dragon Shield just because of the...
It's cheap.
Oh, the price
You
range.
get 100 for $10 or $11.
And you play a lot of Commander and you need 100, so... Okay.
Do you want to do a blind shuffle test?
Oh, I don't shuffle well at all. It would be a
Okay.
disaster.
Yeah. I think that pretty much wraps up this video.
Yeah. I mean, you heard it here. Dragon Shield is good for the price, and it's comparable with the other ones, except for the Eclipse, which is kind of out on its own. So, and you're not going to have problems with any any transparency issues because they're all black on the inside. So just keep that in mind if you want Dragon Shields. Maybe stay away from those lighter tones if you have any double-sided cards. But this has been fun, and yeah, thank you for watching our video.
Bye-bye.